Hey everybody, Todd here, Mark Legacy Acres. Got a beginner video. I'm gonna be honest with you how I came up with the idea. I asked AI what video people that watch my videos would they like to see, and AI told me a very basic beginner video on the Kubota L2502. So I'm gonna try to do this ad hoc. I don't have a script, so it's gonna be random thoughts from a guy that if you were here in front of me, I'd be warning you about if you were brand new to it. First thing is the loader arm. Now this is all hydraulics, folks, and you never want this kept up in the air and work under it. Two issues. One, hydraulics going to bleed. They just are. And it's going to slowly come down. That's not your problem. If one of these hoses burst, it's going to come down at the speed that gravity allows this big, heavy, multi-100-pound thing come down on you, and it's going to be terrible. Never, ever work under your front end loader, whatever you've got on the front of your loader arms. Okay, never do that. Now if you have to, they make bars that you can put in here that will keep them from going down. I don't have a set. I'm going to get a set because eventually I'm going to want to work under it and so forth. So that's issue number one. What else is different than, say, your car? So you got two sets of brakes, okay? Left, right, I keep them together, but you can take them apart if you want to do really advanced stuff. But let's be honest, keeping them together most of the time is what makes sense. Parking brake. Use your parking brake. Here's why. This instrument machine does not have park. It's not like your car where you put it in park, it's not going to roll. If you don't use your parking brake and you've got this on a hill and you get out, it is going to roll on you. Ask me how I know. Yep, did it. Okay, don't do that. All right, don't be stupid. All right, this is a hydrostatic tractor. Now what's a hydrostatic tractor mean? It means go forward, go back. You can't get much simpler than that. So that's what the hydrostatic means. Oh, see, mistake. I've still got it in four-wheel drive from when I was using it earlier. Keep it in two-wheel drive unless you need four-wheel drive. That's my fault. Okay. This button here turns on your PTO. When you turn on your PTO, have your revs down as low as they can go. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a little yellow mark there. When after you've started it, throttle up to that mark and you're at the correct speed for your PTO, and all that stuff takes place back here. Now this is held up by hydraulics also, so no getting underneath whatever's behind here. Now the way your brush hog turns and stuff runs off the PTO, okay, but your 3-point hitch is hydraulics. So again, no working under there. When you don't have blocks or whatever under, I ran over some barbed wire. I had to get all that off my blades of my brush hog. I put some 6x6s to keep and make sure that it wouldn't come down on me. Okay, so do whatever it takes. I've got fire extinguisher on mine just in case. If any of you guys watch Andrew's channels and you've seen his machine catch on fire, that's enough to make you go out and get one. The ROPS, roll over protection system, okay? That's what this is. All right, now this, I don't know all the numbers, folks. All I know is they say if you roll your tractor, your chances of surviving are significantly better if you have your ROPS up. I keep my ROPS up. Obviously you should have your seatbelt on, all that kind of good stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you folks, I don't. I should, you should, but you know, do as I say, not as I do in that particular case. let's talk about the gears: high, low, and medium. Okay. I've got another video on this, but I saw a video. I wish I could give them credit, but I don't remember who it was. They explained that high, that's if you're going as fast as the tractor can go. You're not really doing work, you're just moving your tractor. H, high, highway. M, you're doing some work, but you want to get some decent speed. Mowing, for example. Or if you're using your loader arm. So if you're digging stuff, low. Mowing, medium. Highway, high. Loading, mowing, highway. You can remember how to do that. That's a piece of cake. This is all for adjustment on your seat. You can figure all that stuff out. And again, four-wheel drive. Now it's in two-wheel drive. That's where you should say differential lock. Just because you put it in four-wheel drive, your one tire can still spin and keep you from doing things. Up here, all basic stuff: flashers, turn signals, stuff you're really not going to use a lot. I have a video on the loader arm, so I'm not going to go over all these controls. I've got a third function on mine, so that's for like my grapple and my front auger. It allows the grapple to open and close, things along those lines. I've got video on how to do this, so I'm not going to go over all of that. Again, throttle, your hydraulic hoses. Let's open her up so you can see on the inside. Swing that out of the way. Right down here, there's a little thing, and it opens and stays up. How nice is that? So you got battery, you got coolant. Back in here, you've got all your oil stuff. You've got your fuel filter with separator. If you're going to when you change your oil and everything, it's easier if you take this off. Okay, not a big deal. Couple wing bolts, wing nuts, whatever they are, it comes right apart, so no big deal. Keep your I hope I don't get embarrassed here, and it's not bad. Let's see if I can do this one-handed or not. I might not be able to. All right, sorry about that. Need to use two hands. Needed one hand to pull this up and one to pull this out. So I need to blow that off. So I'm going to take this and blow that all off, make sure I don't cause any problems. So everything's extremely easy to get to. These are not, they're powerful tools, okay? So treat them with respect and they'll take care of you. Don't be afraid of them, but respect them, because especially in these compact tractors, okay, another stupid thing I did today. I was using the front end loader. I was moving a bunch of dirt, filling up some ruts, and I had no weight on the back. I know. Go ahead. You can tell me. Stupid on my part. All right, I know it. Stupid on my part. Well, she got a little tippy on me a couple times, and you would have thought after the first time I would have gone put weight on the back. Folks, have weight on the back. Don't put yourself in a position where your tractor's going to tip on you. If it starts to feel tippy, bring this down as fast as you can. That's what saved me. I brought this down to the ground. It wasn't high. It was only, I don't know, this high when she was getting bad. I moved all that dirt today. And she started feeling tippy. I slammed it to the ground, ended up having no problems. These are secondaries. I added those on. I've got a video on that if you want to see it. What else do I need to tell you? It's a great machine. It's a great machine. I would buy it again, I think. And here's why I say I think. I don't know if it's available with the cab. It gets hot here in Kentucky. So if I had to do it all over again and I could get it with a cab, I would do it. Okay, that's the only thing I would change. I love this tractor. I don't think I need bigger, although I'll probably get bigger sometime. I don't want smaller. It's perfect size for us. Again, 75 acres. We're not farming with it. We're moving gravel. We're using the grapple to move some trees. We're moving dirt, filling ruts, take some trees out, brush hogging a lot. We use the forks. We got delivery the other day of my new tool chest. Had to use the forks to unload that. Heavier than it looks, man. So that's all the things we do with this thing. The front auger. The front auger is awesome, folks. If you can afford the front auger when you buy this, if you get the third function, that's the expensive part. If you get the third function, get the front auger. We've put posts in, and it's so easy when it's in front of you and you can see it. I'm rambling. I know I'm rambling. Anyway, I just wanted to show you the real basics. Guys that watch the channel all the time, you know who you are. Mike and Paul and all you guys, John. What I forget, put it down the bottom. And people that have questions, I'm not going to say there's no stupid questions, because there are, okay? I don't care if they're stupid questions. Ask them anyway, because we all had our first tractor at one point in our life. It might have been when you were 10 years old, you were driving your grandfather's tractor. It might be when you're 61 and you can finally afford a tractor. I don't care when your first tractor is. You always have your first one, and you don't know what you don't know. So I probably miss some really basic things because I take them for granted. It's diesel. Don't put gasoline in it. It's diesel. Stupid shit like that. If I forget to tell you that, let me know and ask the questions. I'd be happy to answer them. I actually enjoy the interaction, enjoy talking to all you folks. Thank you for listening to me, and we'll see you on the next one. And there's a whole series on this stuff, but I think this is enough to get you started.